Let's do it.
Okay. Welcome everybody to Language Planet Montessori. This is my lovely friend Sydney, and she's going to tell us all about her company that she's just started called Raising Humanitos. What is Raising Humanitos?
So we are a local company. We're based in Wake Forest, and we try to educate young children about different cultures throughout the world through literature, crafts, music, and food, and all that is included in these kits. These are one of our kits that you can buy.
And who are they for?
So we say that the age range is from 4 to 10. Each kit comes for a different country. So these are for people who, we always say there's books, there's parenting books on how to sleep train and how to feed your kids and behavior, but there's not a lot of resources on how to create globally minded citizens. And that's kind of where we want to come in, where we are teaching kids about these different cultures and letting them kind of experience different cultures at home.
Which of course is what Language Planet's all about, which is why when I met Sydney, I just absolutely loved her and loved her ideas. So why did you start it, really? Because...
Yeah. Why did I start a business in the middle of a pandemic? That's a good question. That's fair. No. Well, I used to be a teacher, and I used to teach at a school that had refugees. It was a refugee population, and we were the most diverse school in Tennessee. I think maybe even in the region. And in my class, I had 28 in different languages, 28 different kids that all spoke different languages, all came from different countries rather. And so we started doing this thing where once a week, my kids would meet with me on Thursday and we'd make a little Google Doc together. And then the next day on Friday, we'd all eat lunch together and they would tell us about their country. And then sometimes if we were lucky, their parents would make amazing food to bring in and we would just devour it. It was so great. So once I had my daughter, I took off from teaching, but kind of said I think I want to continue doing this. I want to find a way to bring this into people's homes, and that's how this was inspired. And it also, something that's really important about our kits is every kit has a person behind it. We don't just I don't just Google what is Portugal and then get all the information about it. We have friends that are from those countries, and we take time and they help us build these kits. So every kit is with authentic recipes. Our Portuguese recipe that's coming out, there's a steak recipe in it that's so amazing, and it's from this woman, her Vivo, which is what they call grandmother, and her Vivo gave it to her. So these are hand down really authentic recipes and information, and yeah, that's why we started it. That's where
that's
it came
fantastic.
From.
What how often are the boxes coming out?
So they come out every month, and it's about a different country every month, and you can buy them a la carte on our website, raisinghumanitos.com, or you can subscribe, and if you subscribe, you save 15%. And I will say for this interview, if you use the code Language Planet when you check out, you'll get 10% off.
Language Planet.
Language Planet. There you go.
This is, just absolutely a fantastic idea. I really, really love it. What are your hopes for the company?
We'd like it to kind of be, I don't want to say maybe household names a little too ambitious, but we'd like it to be something that at least locally we are really involved in the local community. We do events now. We've done events here. We've done events at Sugar Magnolia Cafe. We've done Zoom events with different churches for their CCD. They can come and we've done events with them, and we've been reached out to a couple homeschooling events. To do homeschool for homeschool pods. So we've worked with a couple homeschool pods and worked with some virtual learning. So I guess, and this kind of answers how we're involved in our local community, that's kind of what we want and hope for is to be something that brings the world to the Wake Forest, Raleigh area, and then hopefully even more the region.
And it's really important that we, children understand that there's a big world out there.
Yes,
there
definitely.
isn't just, with all due respect, there isn't just America. There's a big, big world out
Sure.
there, and this is just opening their world. And I love the idea,
It's very
especially
new.
during the pandemic. This
Yes.
is perfect. So these boxes arrive on their doorstep, and
Easy peasy. Well, we can look at a couple.
so
if you want.
yes,
Yes,
please,
let's
I'd
do
love
it.
to
Okay.
see some.
So this is our one that we have for January, which I'm super excited about. Let's see. JK, this is our one for France, but we can talk about that.
Yes, this is
This
France.
is our France one, so it comes with a little checker tablecloth for you guys to have, a beret for each of the kids in your pack. The kits can go from 2 to 4 unless you subscribe, and then you can get a kit for 3.
Okay.
So that's nice. And then our craft for the France one is this stained glass window of the Cathedral of Notre Dame. And all of our kits come with books. So you get this Madeline book, And then all of our kids, these QR codes bring you everything. They give you, all of our kits have interactive lessons, which I think is nice too for some of our younger learners that can't read. It's just a video. So you click on it and there's a video, a virtual lesson, instructions to the craft, music, a curated playlist that you can listen to it. And this France kit also comes with Madeleine cookies, but we make those fresh to order.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, now we're talking. We make those, we buy those fresh to order from our local vendors, so we don't have those now, but when you order them, I get them all ready for you.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's our little friend. This is how Sophie and I came to be. This is a French kit.
We started with French.
We started with French and she helped
La
me.
belle France.
There you go.
Voilà.
And I didn't understand how to pronounce the Eiffel Tower, which was funny.
La Tour
Because-
Eiffel. Voilà.
Sent it to me. So this one is, here, I'll show you. Our one from the Philippines, which is this month's. And another thing that we do, if you follow us on Instagram and Facebook, is we show you local resources, how you can get this culture locally. So right in our down Capitol, there is a place called Filipino Express and the Oriental store, and it has like all these amazing things that you can go and buy, Filipino food and all the ingredients to make really authentic Filipino recipes. So this is our Philippines kit that we have this month. It comes with all the stuff you need to make a parole, which is they usually do it around Christmas time, and it's a lantern, but it's just kind of a you know.
That's really
it's
pretty. I love
beautiful.
that.
And then there's this thing called a sipa, which we give you all the things to make, and they call them Pinoy games. It's it's basically like the equivalent of a Filipino hacky sack is kind of what we say. We give you everything, and when I say all materials, I mean all materials. You don't have to go to the store. You don't have to say, oh, I don't have glue. Like, we bring you glue. We bring you everything that you need here, all the materials.
Treats in here.
And these treats, I'm not kidding you, like, I think they may be the greatest cookies I've ever had in my life. I don't understand what they are, why they're so good.
That's quite the claim.
It is insane.
That's really saying something.
I have to hide, my husband has to hide the supply for me at home, because if I'm left at home alone, like, I'll just eat all of them. So we have these 2 cookies, and these come with Philippine mangoes. All of our kits come with recipes. These recipes are for chicken adobo, which is really easy, and pandesal, which is really easy. We were actually just joking before this about how I can't even make the pre-made cookies, but I can make these recipes, so that's how you know
Fantastic.
that they're
Good.
really good. Our book for this month is Pandesal Saves the Day. It is a book that's in both in English and Tagalog, which I think is really interesting about it. And a new thing that we started doing this month is we made coloring pages out of kind of famous Filipino pieces of art made by Filipino
Oh, I
artists.
love that.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Isn't it great?
And
And
that
then-
could be age for any
Oh,
age,
sure,
really.
exactly. And then we give you a little information about the coloring sheet in it, like what the original piece looks like, why it's important, and the author, and what's important about that author. And another thing that we rolled out this month, there's a lot that comes in these kits, is this, which is my new favorite thing. It helps you diversify your feed. And what it is accounts that you can follow on Instagram and Facebook that are about Filipino food, about Filipino literature, about Filipino art, about Filipino music, so that you discovering the Philippines or each of these countries doesn't stop with this kit. You can keep learning about it once we're done. And then last but not least in this kit, which this comes in all of our kits, are our access codes to our playlists, our interactive lesson. This something we started rolling out too is QR codes about different games that you can play that kids in those countries play. Then you can learn how to play them in your
Fantastic.
house.
I love it.
It's really great, and also video instructions to all of the crafts that come with that. So that is all of that for all of your learners. For 2 is $35.
That's fantastic.
Amazing.
I
Yeah.
love that idea.
And it's really, really delicious and wonderful snacks, and yeah, just delivered right to your house. And if you're local, like, the delivery time's only a few days, so it is amazing. And then our next kit that we have that hasn't been finished yet, but I'm very excited about it, is Portugal.
Yes.
So you get to make one of these azulejos. It comes with the tile, it comes with the paint, it comes with the paintbrush, it comes with a silicone template for you to make. You can do it with the template, or you can do it however you'd like. And it also comes with all the stuff to make your own carnival headdress, because carnival is really big. Let's do it. It's made for my daughter's head, so let's see if you have.
Yes.
It's
Look,
perfect.
It's Perfect. I love it. There we go.
Yes, and my daughter is only 2, and she made that with me, so
There you go.
it's definitely
I clearly have
something
a
for-
small hand.
There you go.
Oh, your
And-
daughter has a large one.
I think it might be the second. I think it might be the second. And then and then of course we'll have all of our normal things with this kit: our recipes, our lessons, our YouTube playlists, everything like that. But yeah, and we're also going to have an event here in February for Carnival here at Language Planet.
Perfect.
More details for that to come.
Yes.
So yeah, so every month a new box, every month a new place. Perfect to supplement home learning, supplement virtual learning.
I just think the whole thing is a fantastic idea, and I hope, guys, here it is.
10% off.
10% off. Language Planet.
Yes.
What can we say?
It is really, really great, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. And keep in mind that we are local, shop local, support local.
Yeah,
That's a big
local.
deal.
Thank you, Sydney, for
Of
coming.
course, thank you so much for having me. It was
And you
wonderful.
are always welcome.
See you guys
Everybody,
later.
bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Beautiful.